Listed here are the top 5 moments from the relationship between Lil Zane and Ashley, as seen on Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta has introduced a number of dramatic and engaging relationships to the forefront of reality television. Arguably, the relationship between rapper Lil Zane and his girlfriend, Ashley, is one of the most intriguing partnerships that has been brought to the forefront. In spite of the fact that it is packed with drama, passion, and vulnerability, their love story has managed to attract spectators from the very beginning. As a result of the fact that they have experienced a variety of highs and lows throughout the course of their stay on the show, their journey has become exceptionally captivating. Let's take a look at the top 5 moments that have defined their relationship, grading them according to the amount of drama, intensity, and emotional impact they had on the audience. 1. Trust issues take the spotlight as the primary focus of the first major argument. One of the most dramatic events in the relationship between Lil Zane and Ashley occurred as early as the beginning of the series, when trust concerns started to become apparent. Within the realm of love and hip-hop, it is unavoidable that drama will occur, and for Ashley, the stress of coping with a partner who was working in the music industry was beginning to accumulate. Lil Zane's professional life, his previous relationships, and his interactions with other women all contributed to the tension that existed between them. When Ashley confronted Zane about his flirtations and the company he kept, this was brought to light throughout the conversation. The concerns that Ashley was experiencing were evident, although Zane, who was defensive about his conduct, denied any wrongdoing. It was a defining event because it highlighted the fundamental challenges that they had in their relationship. These challenges included Ashley's yearning for stability and Zane's previous behaviors coming into conflict with the expectations of his current partnership. The intense disagreement laid the groundwork for the subsequent highs and lows that were to follow. Not only did the fans witness a disagreement, but they also witnessed a genuine emotional rift between two individuals who were attempting to maintain a relationship while being scrutinized by the public glare. During this scene, the raw emotion that was displayed was a clear indication of the vulnerability that both partners were experiencing, as well as the difficulties of attempting to maintain trust in an environment that was so volatile. 2. Ashley's major choice, the breakup and the reconciliation of the relationship. Another incident in the relationship that will live long in the memory is when Ashley took the decision to end her relationship with Lil Zane after their disagreements had reached a stage where they were no longer negotiating. Ashley made the decision to leave because she was sick of the drama and confused about the future of their relationship. Ashley ultimately stood up for herself after feeling insulted by Zane's behavior, which resulted in the termination of their relationship, which was both devastating and therapeutic. What made this moment so poignant was the emotional weight that it carried. Ashley was not simply quitting a relationship. She was making a conscious decision to put herself first and prioritize her emotional well-being. In contrast, the separation was not a permanent one, as is sometimes the case on reality television sets. The display of Zane's sincere regret and his efforts to win Ashley back was documented on screen, which ultimately led to a dramatic reconciliation between the two of them. Ashley was first apprehensive, but she eventually became more receptive to Zane's genuineness, which contributed to the intense tension that existed between the two. The cyclical nature of their relationship was illuminated by the fact that the reunion was accompanied by a mixture of relief and uncertainty. This particular event was noteworthy because it demonstrated the complexities of their relationship. Although it was obvious that they loved each other, they both had a great deal of maturation to accomplish. 3. The moment of vulnerability, as indicated by Lil Zane's apology. In the aftermath of the tremendous drama and the split, there was a scene that brought to light Lil Zane's vulnerability. This is something that the audience in the world of reality TV rarely gets to see from men. Zane, who was frequently presented as a gruff and self-assured rapper, adopted a more introspective style when he was attempting to make apologies with Ashley. At a time that will go down in history as one of the most significant events in their relationship, Zane took Ashley aside and expressed his sincere regret. He took responsibility for the damage he caused her and admitted that he had made mistakes in their relationship. He confessed having made mistakes. The fact that he was ready to exhibit his more vulnerable side and expressed genuine regret, was a striking contrast to his typical attitude, and it created an impression on viewers that will last a lifetime. The purpose of this apology was not just to facilitate the mending of their relationship, it also provided a glimpse into Zane's development as a person. This was a moment in which both of the characters appeared to accept that love is not the only thing that is necessary for a relationship, it also requires understanding and compromise. The fact that Zane apologized to Ashley was very significant to her, since it demonstrated that he was not merely apologizing in order to win back her favor, rather, he was apologizing because he genuinely cared for her. The genuineness of this event enabled it to become one of the most significant moments in their relationship. It also served as a demonstration that genuine transformation is possible, even in the realm of love and hip-hop. Fourth, the moment of clarity, the announcement that Ashley is expecting a child. Zane was shocked to learn that Ashley was expecting a child, which turned out to be one of the most significant turning points in their relationship. The significance of this moment lies in the fact that it compelled both of them to reassess their lives and where they saw their future together. Although the announcement was packed with a great deal of excitement and joy, it also contained a great deal of anticipation and worry. Are they capable of achieving success in their role as parents? Should they have been able to withstand the stress of parenting a child since their relationship was strong enough? It was a blessing and a hardship for Zane to learn that she was pregnant when she made the announcement. He was not entirely prepared for fatherhood when he was a young rapper, and the news brought a dimension of responsibility that he had not anticipated. With regard to Ashley, on the other hand, she was not only excited but also apprehensive about what the future might bring for her and her expanding family. During the course of the pregnancy, each of the protagonists were forced to confront their own anxieties and uncertainties, which concurrently brought them closer together. In the course of their relationship, this particular occasion was significant since it signified a turning point. Not only was it no longer about love, but it was also about establishing a family and figuring out how to navigate the next stage of life. When Zane and Ashley were getting ready to bring a child into the world, the public was able to witness the emotional metamorphosis that both of them went through. This was one of the most significant events in their relationship. 5. The ultimate test. Conversations about the future and weddings. Due to the fact that their relationship continued to develop, the concept of marriage and their future together became an important topic of discussion. In a sequence that stands out as particularly unforgettable, Zane decided to sit down with Ashley and talk about their future together as a pair. In spite of all the drama and difficulties they had conquered, the couple discussed the prospect of getting married, having children, and strengthening their connection to one another. Due to the fact that they had been through a great deal of turmoil in their relationship, this chat served as a moment of clarity for both of them. They were now prepared to go on to the next stage of their relationship. Throughout the turbulent course of their relationship, Ashley had been yearning for a sense of commitment and stability, and marriage gave her the opportunity to achieve both of those things. According to Zane, it was a symbol of both expansion and stability. This conversation epitomized all that their relationship had been like up until that point: passionate, tumultuous, emotional, and full of progress. It was a touching moment that demonstrated the breadth of their affections for one another, as well as the amount of progress they had achieved in terms of growth and development. The chat created the framework for what would come next in their relationship, even if they did not end up getting married on the spot. The last test focused on determining whether or not they were able to sustain the love and devotion that had been established on unstable ground. In this moment, which was the conclusion of their journey, they demonstrated how far they had come and what they still needed to work through up to this point. Final thoughts. One might say that the romance between Lil Zane and Ashley on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has been nothing short of a roller coaster over its whole. They have experienced both emotional highs and lows during the course of their love story, which has been distinguished by times of deep vulnerability and reconciliation, as well as fierce disagreements. One of the things that makes their relationship so engaging is the sincerity that they bring to the screen. They showcase the real-life obstacles that many couples endure, such as trust concerns, insecurities, the strain of fame, and the difficulties of growing up and evolving together. The heart of their experience as a relationship was captured in these top 5 moments, which ranged from their first significant dispute to their final chat about marriage. They have demonstrated that even in the realm of reality television, love can be messy, confusing, and jam-packed with opportunities for growth. In the role of spectators, we are left wondering what the future holds for Lil Zane and Ashley, as well as whether or not their love will continue to endure the challenges that are still to come. No matter what the future holds, there is one thing that can be said with absolute certainty: their narrative has left an indelible mark on love and hip-hop fans all across the world.